Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to this new product test. I'm very happy to see you again, especially since today I'm going to try something that many of you have asked me for, shower gel pods. This solution is considered more eco-friendly for two reasons. First of all, because it keeps us from buying plastic bottles of shower gel at the supermarket, which we then throw away and which won't necessarily be recycled. But also because the main ingredient in these products is water, which also has to be transported to these stores. And so, obviously, if we use tablets with our tap water, it saves money, especially when it comes to transportation and energy. So I'm going to test 3 products from different competing brands, and we'll see together if they're easy to use, pleasant, and most importantly, effective. I suggest we get started right away. We'll begin with Neuf Scent Care, which you might already know since I tested their toothpaste tablet some time ago. Their product was quite convincing and it's a French brand, so what do we have inside? So this is the Discovery Pack with, of course, a refillable bottle that's equipped with a pump which you obviously need to start with. The refills. In this case, I chose the shower gel with a perfume scent, and as you can see, it takes up much less space than a regular container, and the advantage is that everything is recyclable. And we also have a small presentation booklet. So, according to them, if you're a family of 4, this will help you avoid 6 to 6.5 kilos of plastic per year, save 110 kilos of CO2, and prevent the transport of 35 liters of water. So obviously, like this, it may seem negligible, but if a lot of people start doing it, it can make a difference. They have a subscription system that lets you receive these refills directly in your mailbox, and if I'm not mistaken, they're also available at Monoprix. And finally, their formula is made up of 95% natural ingredients, it's vegan, not tested on animals, and it doesn't contain any controversial ingredients. Okay, all that's left is to test everything. First, rinse the bottle since it's our first time using it and everything must be clean. We can do it either by hand or by using our dishwasher. I'm back. Now I can open the little box with the tablets. So there are 2 sticks inside, each 12 grams, which will allow us to make 240 ml of shower gel. Let's open this. Oh, well, there you go. That's me, obviously. I can't make a single video without getting it everywhere. Well, it's not a big deal. I'm going to try to salvage this so nothing goes to waste. We'll have to put this inside our bottle. I was expecting something that looked like effervescent tablets, but actually no. Here it's more like a tube. And obviously, if you have larger containers, you can use them. You just need to add more refill. There we go, perfect. And now all that's left is to add hot water up to the line to get our shower gel. So you shouldn't go over 50 degrees Celsius. It looks like we're good here. There you go. Now I'm going to put my pump back in place and we'll need to wait several hours for everything to dissolve. I'll see you when it's ready. And here is the result for 900 cl. So it took much longer than expected for it to be completely dissolved in the water. But in the end, we still get soap. As you can see, when you shake it, it foams. So let's go. I suggest we try it out. I'll put a few pumps on my hand. Okay. So as you can see, it looks pretty thick, so there's no doubt about it. It's really like a liquid shower gel. It's not just water. So let's go. I'm going to try washing my hands with it. There we go. Up. So, does it foam? Yeah, obviously, but not a lot.
Okay.
So as you can see, it does look like regular soap. The scent is pretty subtle, to be honest with you. You really have to get close to smell anything. So that could be a positive or negative point depending on the person. Here we go. Let's dip it in. We'll see if it comes off easily and if I feel clean. The water is changing color, okay? Well, it's actually pretty pleasant. Given the color of the water, you can't say it didn't work. Okay, well, listen, I feel clean. My hands aren't sticky or anything. Honestly, it's a success. Of course, I'm not going to stop here. I'll test it in real conditions and give you my overall opinion at the end of the video. Now let's move on to the Aqua tablets from Ben Anna. It's a German brand that manufactures its products in the European Union. And the concept is a bit different this time because you just need to take a tablet, put it in the palm of your hand and moisten it to get shower gel. There's no need to put them in a bottle and you can reuse them 2 or 3 times. Each pack like this contains 12 tablets and is supposed to last us a month, at least for one person. So let's go. I'm going to open it. So, the packaging is obviously recyclable and even compostable according to what's written on it, but there is still some plastic here, so I'm not convinced. And here's what it looks like inside. They look like big colored tablets, and so we're supposed to be able to wash ourselves easily with this. Okay, well listen, I can't wait to try it, especially since it smells clean. The scent is light but quite pleasant. So I have a basin in front of me with water at 38 degrees and I'm going to try this on my forearms. So here we go. I put the tablet in the palm of my hand. I'm going to dip it in for a few moments and we'll see what happens. So now it's well moistened. For now, not much is happening. I guess I need to rub it. Yeah, okay. So it's actually like a soap, right? There's nothing extraordinary about it. Well, on the other hand, it's pretty light. Right, it doesn't lather a lot, even though actually that has nothing to do with the quality of the products. There's a slight exfoliating effect. It's quite pleasant, and the tablet does get used up pretty quickly. It works, but it's mild, and it rinses off easily without any problem. It doesn't have that slightly sticky feeling that regular soap can have. Honestly, it's really not bad. So, do I feel clean? Honestly, yes. There's no residue and the scent is there, even if it's very light. Honestly, I don't feel like there's any perfume in it. Yeah, it's pretty good. It feels very light, very natural. And so once you've taken your shower, you just need to keep it dry so you can use it again next time. Because right now, as you can see, it's still a bit damp and there's still a little bit of fizzing. So here, actually, to sum up, it's basically a kind of soap in tablet form that's specially designed for the shower. That's what we would simply call bar soap. Is it original? I don't think so, but in any case, it's very practical. Now, I suggest we try a third brand. I'm now going to try Neo by Nature. These are also tablets that you dissolve in a bottle. Just so you know, it's brand new, it just came out. And I received this package for free, simply because while preparing this video, I thought it would be interesting to have them. So I contacted the brand directly, and they agreed to send me some as a preview with no conditions. That's why I was able to get them today. It's brave of them, and it's at their own risk. Because obviously I might not like them. So let's go, I'm going to open the package. So what do we have inside? Well, I kind of cut the brochure a bit, but that's okay. We also have a magnetic wall mount that attaches with a sticker. We'll see if it handles humidity, but I assume it's made for that. And here we have our product. Okay. So here we have our bottle, which is made of metal with a rubber base, and a pump that honestly looks like it's very good quality. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the spring is incredible. It's really satisfying to use considering these are plastic pumps, so it holds 300 milliliters. And on the side, we have a transparent section that shows us the level. And here we have our refill, which comes in a very compact format. So the list of ingredients is honestly pretty short. That's actually a good sign. 95% of them are of natural origin, and 10 of them come from organic farming. So I assume these are the almonds. It's plastic free, made in France, and certified organic. Just keep in mind that you need to use it within 6 months. Well, that seems reasonable to me. So let's get started with the test. I'll start by rinsing my bottle. Let's open this. Let's see what the tablets look like. Well, in this case, they really do look like pills. I'll put all of them inside. It really smells like almond. So far, it's the most fragrant product, and now I just have to fill it up to the indicated level. There we go, perfect. Well, I thought it was gonna be a bit dark and that we'd have trouble seeing, but actually no, it's pretty transparent. Now I'll close it up. And now, we just have to wait at least 8 hours before we can use our shower gel. Let's start the test for the Neo. This time we can't really see what happened inside, but we do have a little clue on the side since the bar has turned white, so I'll start by shaking it. It's actually really heavy this time. Let's start by testing the pump. Oh. Okay, so this time it's really thick. I wasn't really expecting that, but it's interesting because it's a different result from the other two. So here we go, I'm wetting my hand. And we're going to spread this out. So is it going to foam? Whoa, it looks like it's staying a bit thick. Okay. This time it really dispenses a lot. I've got it everywhere. But it doesn't necessarily lather. It reminds me of those big yellow soaps they used to have in schools. And here the scent is really strong. It really smells like almond. Yeah, it's much thicker. Now it's starting to lather. I probably should have used less product. 2 pumps was too much. 1 would have sufficed. Honestly, this is the most visually impressive. Will I be able to rinse it off easily? Okay. Okay. No, it comes off easily. Well, you might say after several passes they're already clean, right? But honestly, the feeling is pleasant. And even if it's not as strong as before, the scent is still there. Well, alright, now I just have to try all these products in real-life conditions. It's time to review these shower gel tablets. In terms of effectiveness, honestly, I would put them all at the same level. I wasn't disappointed by any of these products. They all do their job very well. All three products are foamy, feel pleasant on the skin, and leave you with a good feeling. When it comes to ingredients, the one with the highest rating on the Yuka app is Enio with a score of 100. Next is 900 Care with 93 out of 100. And finally we have Ben Anna with 79 out of 100. So in any case, they are all excellent, and that's definitely a good thing, so they all pass the test. The difference is mainly in the packaging. The one I like the least is the one from 900 Care, simply because it's not much better than what you find in supermarkets. And for a reusable product, I think that's a bit of a shame. Honestly, for long-term and daily use, I much prefer this model, which has nice finishes. For example, the rubber base that keeps it from falling or slipping. Or even the pump, which looks much sturdier. This is exactly the kind of product I could see in hotels. It feels a bit high-end. And it would help avoid the use and waste of many plastic bottles. And finally, there are these tablets. Honestly, at home, I would just use bar soap instead, simply because it seems more practical to me. But if it's for traveling, it can be really useful. Not only because it's small and easy to carry, but also because there's no liquid, so you can take it anywhere with you. That's all for today. I hope you had a pleasant time with me. As for me, I'll see you very soon for new adventures. Goodbye.